all video guys, like have like long hair like us? Long, lustrous hair.
Funny story. I did an internship at the WCF. It's like the PBS station at UCF.
Yeah.
And my BK, that's his name, BK. He was my, because I went in for a post-production, so like editing internship, and he was my, I guess, guide. And I came in for the interview, and he goes, "I like this guy. He's got long hair," because he had longer hair than I did. And he said, he's a good editor because his hair's long.
Yeah.
So.
It's like you can't get a haircut at this point. Yeah. Like you kind of have to have it now.
It's part of the rite of passage.
Exactly.
If you don't have long hair.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, babies in their diapers, welcome to the Tiberius Show with your host, Tiberius Boy.
That's me, Tiberius.
And welcome to the Tiberius Show today. And I'm your host, Tiberius Boy. And as always, we're looking at various jobs and how they affect the world around us. And well, today's guest started making videos all the way back in 7th grade after spotting a television and production class poster hanging in his school lunchroom. That one moment, it started a career creating high quality content for businesses, educational projects, drone footage, interviews, commercials, and so much more. He studied at the Nicholson School of Communication at UCF and now runs Schmedia, where he helps tell stories through cameras, editing, and creative media production. So please welcome Benjamin Schmidt.
Silent clap. Thank you for having me.
All right, well, thank you for being on the show. All right, so Ben, for kids listening, what exactly does Schmedia LLC do?
Schmedia LLC provides high-quality content for advertisers, for local businesses, podcasts for people like you and I. Anything content-related, I've got your back.
All right. Well, do you remember that exact moment you realized you loved making videos?
I loved producing content in general when I was like elementary school. I used to make fake plays and stuff for my family and do a lot of what I call shows in my grandma's backyard. So I always loved like entertainment and that kind of content. But as in my bio, 7th grade, I saw that TV production poster in the cafeteria. I'm like, this sounds really cool. I'm gonna give this a shot. Fell in love with it, and then now I took TV production in 7th, 8th. In high school, I went to Lake Brantley High School. We had 8 TV classes. They had like the most comprehensive TV production program in all of like Central Florida.
Jeez.
Probably all of Florida. But 8 classes. I finished them all by junior year. So senior year, I didn't have any TV production classes to take. So what I did, I just took 2 periods of teacher's assistant, and I just took like unofficial TV 9 and 10. So
nice. Well, what was it about that poster in your middle school lunchroom that grabbed your attention?
What was it? It was very colorful. The poster was very colorful, so that caught my attention. But they specifically announced, well, on the news when I wasn't on it, that there was going to be flyers on this colorful board in the lunchroom for new classes they were signing up for. So I was like, I want to go check it out. I saw there's television production, and I remember in elementary school, well, once again, putting on fake plays and shows for my family. I loved doing all that, and I saw the TV production ad, and I remember seeing in elementary school the news, and I was like, I had no clue how to get on the news. No one said like anything about like how to sign up for it or anything. So when I saw the sign up sheet for it in middle school, I'm like, I'm going to take this chance. Did it. Rest is history.
There you go. So what kind of videos were you making back in 7th grade?
Back in 7th grade, some pretty terrible stuff.
Back in the old
quality,
days.
quality-wise. But just like making up fake stories of like pirates finding treasure or whatever. Like, I loved Pirates of the Caribbean when I was young, and I loved Star Wars. So like making fake sci-fi or making fake
It was like
pirate
super cringe.
films, or yeah, pretty much.
All right.
And
Well,
I don't think they've survived to this day. So
okay. Well,
be
did you
blessed for that.
ever imagine like back in those video production classes that it would become your career?
I think I realized in high school it would. In middle school, I was like, yeah, this is really cool. I'm just kind of enjoying the moment,
Yeah.
not really thinking about it. Then I got the high school, And I was like, nah, this is gonna be it.
Yeah.
So 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade, I was like, it just set in. I'm like, this is gonna be it.
Yeah, I took it 6th, 8th grade, and I took it this year at 9th grade, so that was pretty fun. But now, next year, I might be taking the second one. I don't know. Let's see if I get in. It depends.
I was say, I think you'll smoke it.
I think I'll be in it. I want to learn like how to be behind the camera. Since I'm on the camera here, I want to be behind the camera.
That's true.
That way I know both sides.
It is a lot.
So why do you think like video is such a powerful way to tell stories?
I think video is a very powerful way to tell stories because if you go back in time and you look at all the caveman paintings on the walls, like just those little stick figures meant so much to them. And then now imagine that, not even 100-fold, not even 1,000-fold, like 1,000,000-fold. And
Yeah.
now we have 30 of those every second. And we can have hour-long videos telling, like, a picture's worth 1,000 words, but 1 second has 30 frames. So
That's
30,000 words? It's worth a lot.
Yeah, with a
worth a
lot
lot.
more. So what makes a video engaging to people?
Video engaging to people. I mean, engaging to me or engaging to the low attention span that we're used to.
Low attention span.
Quick cuts, lots of colorful graphics, text on screen. They love captions. I don't know why. I despise captions because it distracts me from the actual video, but
I like captions.
people don't like to watch the actual video nowadays.
Well, because I speed it up and then I can't hear what they're saying, so I'd rather just put captions on so I can just
There you
read.
go.
Like, speed it up, please. You
But-
take too long to speak.
But I guess a more serious answer would be great storytelling. Like, if you got a good story to tell. If you don't have a good story to tell, I mean...
It's kind of hard to do
yeah,
it
it's
without
gonna...
a story to
Even
tell.
with a lot of graphics and quick cuts and captions,
Even if you do everything else really, really good, you have to have the storytelling.
yeah, you have to be a good
You have to.
storyteller. You have to be a good storyteller, but you also have to have a good story. Because, I mean, you can get around being a good storyteller and telling some kind of basic stories, spice
Like
them up a little bit.
describing the sunshine for 20 minutes.
Exactly.
I did that. That was my training for this.
That's
So, what's harder, filming or editing?
Ooh, now that's a tough question. It depends on the client. I'd say on average, probably editing. But you can get some special clients where we got to do like a good couple hundred retakes.
Yep.
So that might be harder to record, but
Me 7 years ago. So, how long could editing like a short video, like a short-term video, like actually take?
I mean, if you're trying to do like all graphics and music and like everything possible,
Everything.
everything, a 1-minute video could take like 3 or 4 hours. Like it can be pretty long if you're really trying to get it fully.
I mean, my
Fully dressed
7-minute
up like
project only took me like 15 minutes to edit it. I never said it was good, but
I'm including like all like
yeah,
you're
everything. Yeah.
ingesting media, then you gotta sort it out, lay it all on a timeline, get all the best shots picked out in like an A-roll cut.
I think half the battle was just uploading all the data.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we didn't have like real editing software. Like we used like Wii Video.
oh well.
That's why it took so long to upload.
Yeah.
So, what are some mistakes like beginners make when filming videos?
Big mistakes. Not having your camera eye level. That's a huge mistake.
Oh my! The fact
you're
that we
either-
had that.
You're looking up at someone's nose or looking down at them or whatever at some weird angles. Just have them eye level, like I promise. But then you tell people eye level, and here comes the second mistake, is that they bring it up eye level, and then their eyes are in the center of the screen, so you have way too much headroom.
Mm-hmm.
So then framing is the second biggest problem.
Yeah.
Like it's just, and then you tell them to fix the framing, and then it just like leads to one thing after another. You're like, all right, then fix the framing and don't put too much space on their head. Then they put it to the top of their head, and it's like, oh, I didn't say get rid of all the space. And then it just, we can slowly dial them in, but that's pretty much how it goes every
One
single
hand
time.
on top of your head. One hand.
That's
all
a
you
good
need.
reference. Yeah.
So.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
If you're in a tight shot, though, it's better to chop the top of the head than the chin. The rule is never chop the chin, ever.
Yes. Never
Fun
chop
fact.
the chin.
Never chop the chin.
So what's one piece of equipment every beginner should start with?
A camera.
Well, I mean,
Camera, definitely.
Well, podcasts, like the new podcasts are like Spotify. You need a good mic, maybe.
If you're doing a podcast, if we're talking video, you need a camera.
Well, yeah.
that's number one. If you're doing a podcast, then yeah, mic is going to be number one. I mean, you can really do a lot with just your cell phone nowadays.
Yeah.
I know I hear it all the time, and I used to hear it all the time, and people say it all the time, but it's true. You really can do a lot with your cell phone.
I mean, the
You
last, 4 new iPhones are just camera.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I guess your phone could be your camera too outside
Yeah.
of a podcast, but that as well.
Yeah, like
can-
your cell phone can just be like really, really good. Which me having an Android, I'm not an iPhone fan, but there you go. Yeah. So when did drones become part of your work?
I'd say I just had to renew my drone license a little over 3 years ago.
Oh wow, dang. So what's the coolest thing that you've ever filmed with a drone?
I mean, the coolest thing was actually a personal thing. I went to Hawaii. I don't know if you heard about the wildfires in Maui. It was a town called Lahaina. That place burned down, and we visited it like about a month before it burned down. So we got I got a lot of really cool like aerial footage. I have this one. We're staying at this like Airbnb, and we're like right on the beach. And there's a second floor balcony, so I take it off on the balcony, and it just slowly like zooms out, flying up, revealing the whole entire island. I'll have to show you this afterward. It looks sick.
Ooh.
That's like the coolest shot I've ever
Okay,
got.
maybe we can have some B-roll of it up there, maybe. So is flying drones harder than people think?
Actually, well, depends. There's two. You have like your typical DJI camera drone, and then you have FPV drones, like the first person with the goggles and stuff like that. FPV, yes. People are like, oh, I could do that. No. I hate to tell you probably can't. It's very difficult. But the camera drones, like those typical, because I have like a Air 2S, I don't know if you know what that is, DJI drone.
Yeah.
That thing flies itself. It's so camera drone easier than you think. FPV drone harder than you think.
I want to try FPV droning just because
It's fun.
I'm not a console player, but I know how to play console. So like, being a gamer really helps.
Actually, really does. Your
Like
hand-eye
if you
coordination.
play flight sims and drone flight sims, you could really learn.
Oh, that's what I recommend you start on though. There's
Yeah.
there's a lot of good drone flight sims. Definitely start on
It's really
that.
expensive to get started with real drones.
It's really expensive to crash your drone.
Yeah, so try not to do that. It's like learn how to fly it. That's why I learned on like Roblox. I just connected to controller and I just learned.
Well, that's the thing. Playing on controller, the joysticks, you got that hand-eye coordination already. It really will help.
Oh yeah.
So, kids, play your video games.
So what advice would you give teenagers who want to become content creators?
I want you to really think about what content you want to make, because there's a lot of crap out there.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're a teenager. But really think about what you want to make, and really, really, really research what goes into content creation.
Oh yeah.
Because I say you can do a lot with your phone, and people think they can just do everything with their phone, but
You can do everything.
you can start off there. You can start out there, get a couple viral clips or whatever, but
If you want to like really get into it, grab a camera, grab a computer for editing, edit nicely,
a good computer,
edit everything.
preferably not a MacBook.
Yeah. Well, here seems like a good time to do a quick commercial break. Let's hear first from our sponsors.
So you want to make an ad for your company, right?
Yeah, Tiberius, you want to help me?
Okay, so what's the name of the company?
PPWND.
PP what?
Professional Pressure Washing and Detailing.
So you like clean driveways?
Yeah, like that. We pressure wash commercial buildings and semi-truck and trailers.
So how would someone get a hold of you?
They can visit my site at ppwnd.com or call me at 407-900-7793.
So I just tell them to call you at 407-900-7793 or visit ppwnd.com?
Yeah, Tiberius, you got it.
Cut! That's a wrap! Just use that!
Oak Ridge Gun Range is a family-oriented shooting range that has been in business for over 30 years. They specialize in basic firearm training and offer numerous services such as consignments, gun trades, gunsmithing, and concealed weapon classes. I even got my training for gun safety at Oak Ridge Gun Range. Great customer service And firearm safety is what they do best. So find out more at oakridgegunrange.com.
And we're back here with Benjamin Schmidt from Schmedia. Alright, so Ben, you graduated from the Nicholson School of Communication at UCF. So what was college like for someone studying media production?
I really loved the Nicholson School. I wanted to go to Full Sail when I was younger, but then realized that that's way too expensive.
Yeah,
Lots of money. Oh yeah, there we go. Lots of that. Lots. I think it was for my program. It was going to be like $80-something thousand, and that was. I graduated high school in 2012, so I can only imagine what it costs now. Like,
Too much.
For how much you're paying now in tuition, you better be becoming a doctor.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's too much.
So wanted to go there, but then I met I feel bad. I remember his face, but I can't remember his name. But I met him from Adrenaline Films on South Orange in Orlando. He told me about the Nicholson School, so I ended up going to UCF. The Nicholson School is extremely competitive. They only allow a certain amount of students in every semester. It's like, I can't remember, it's like maybe 50. And there's like thousands of kids in this this program, like the pre-program trying to get in. Because their whole thing is that they, I mean, I've heard two reasonings. One, fire code.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
because like having all those people in the studios against fire code, but also it's just not worth your money if there's like thousands of students and they have like 10 cameras. Like no one's gonna get hands-on experience.
Yeah.
So it's extremely limited program. I did not make it in the first semester, which is supposedly normal because they're still trying to fill a backlog from the previous semester. But I got in the second semester. Thank God, because I don't know where I'd be.
Yeah.
That was they tell you if you don't get in the second semester, give up. Like that's literally their advice is you need to pick a different major in college. And I'm like, wow, okay, this is a real wake up call.
Yeah.
Especially after not getting that first time. But they told you most likely won't get in the first time because they're still trying to. There's thousands of students applying, so they're really trying to get their most qualified students in. So got in the second semester. Nicholson School was great because the limited people. We really got to do like everything, like running audio. I mean, I did a lot in high school already, but like doing it at a more professional level, like running audio, directing, producing, camera, audio, lighting, everything. It made me extremely well-rounded, so I'm definitely grateful for that.
Do all video guys, like have like long hair like us? Long, lustrous hair.
Funny story. I did an internship at the WCF. It's like the PBS station at UCF. Yeah. And my BK, that's his name, BK. He was my, because I went in for a post-production, so like editing internship, and he was my, I guess, guide. And I came in for the interview, and he goes, "I like this guy. He's got long hair," because he had longer hair than I did. And he said, he's a good editor because his hair's long.
Yeah.
So.
It's like you can't get a haircut at this point. Like you kind of have to have it now.
It's part of the rite of passage.
Exactly.
If you don't have long hair. As soon as I cut this hair, I lose my job. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a touch up soon. But did college like prepare you for the real world of video production?
My internship did. I'm very, very, very appreciative of my internship. BK did a great job, and that was awesome. They at the WCF, the PBS station, they allowed me to edit stuff that actually went to TV. So like,
oh really?
Well, I guess I was still technically in college, but like in college, editing stuff for television already. That was game changing. Like,
That's pretty big.
he was strict but fair. So like really strict on, you have to reach, I think it was 22:42 is the runtime because of all the ads and everything. It's got to be like to the second perfect.
Yeah.
And he got me a really, really, what people now pick out about me is that I'm really good with audio, like really good at like sweetening audio, mixing music, that kind of stuff. He really gave me that really good bass line. He was very into music. He was a drummer. So
something I might want to do. All right. So what's something you learned after college that school didn't teach you?
A lot. Here's a joking answer, that if you have PTO and you're sick, take it, because knocking out your whole studio team because you decide to come in for one day with a cold is very frustrating. You have PTO for a reason. You have PTO and you have sick days. Like, you have two separate ones. Even if if you're somehow getting sick all the time, you still have PTO. Take it. I promise. You being out one day saves us a lot more time than knocking out the entire team for a week.
Yeah.
So that's please take your time off if you're sick. I do not want to be around you. But one real thing is time management. I mean, I learned quite a bit of that in the internship, but like really being out in the real world, like because my first job out of college was with a company called CNTV, so we were flying around doing conventions, so going all around. So like, if I'm not getting this video out in time, we're missing our flight. So like, serious time management skills.
So maybe not a job for me. Well,
it wasn't for me in the beginning. You can work up to it.
That's fair. That's fair. My ADHD helps a lot, right?
Yeah.
It really helps. So how do you help people feel comfortable on camera?
Joking with them. Honestly, just joking around, making them laugh. It really does loosen them up. Some people, you got to be, every once in a while, someone will be a real stickler, and you try to joke with them, and it's like, what did you say? And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, hold on, it was a joke, man.
Like you say dark humor to the wrong person. Then you're just stuck getting a lecture for like 15 minutes. And
Yeah.
it was a joke.
Yeah, so like 95% of the time, just be cordial, joke with them a little light humor here and there.
I rarely hear that word anymore. I don't hear a lot of big vocabulary words anymore. Like cordial or cordial. Like, however you say it. I recently learned that word too.
It's because of all those teenagers out there not looking up what they want to do and making a lot of quick
More
social media.
English majors.
Yeah, we need some more English majors becoming content creators.
Yeah. Well, do you enjoy like being on camera yourself or like staying behind the scenes more?
I might prefer to stay behind the scenes, but doesn't bother. I'm a pretty chill guy. I'm not too bothered by being in front of it.
I agree. Normally, there's like a big difference between behind the scenes and on camera. There's a big like, what's it called? Debate between the two, like fighting all the time. And I'm like, that's why I want to learn how to do both. That way, I know how to make them not fight.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think what has more pressure. I think surface level, I feel like the person on camera has more pressure because obviously you got to perform and gotta have
the good acting skill, have a good everything else, reading skills.
Especially a lot of the stuff I do right now. I work for a company. We do a lot of educational content, so the people on screen gotta like.
Oh wow.
They have to know what they're talking about. Like they
Yeah.
can't be spreading false information because it's gonna go out to. We're actually doing stuff for veterinary professionals, like veterinarians,
Oh wow.
vet techs, and like that kind of stuff. So if we spread some false medical information, I mean.
That might not
That's,
be good.
that's pretty serious. I mean, so I mean, maybe in that case, it might be a little more pressure in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But behind the camera, there's just a lot of technical things that could go wrong. So you're really big pressure is making sure you actually press the record button. That's
Well, with technology and all that, how much has it changed video production like the last 10 years?
Well, let me go back in time here for real quick.
2016.
Well, before that, this is like 2008 when I was in 9th grade.
Oh wow.
My TV1 teacher, she's all the TV teachers, but when I was in TV1 specifically, she made us learn like linear editing, like VHS tapes on a tape deck and that kind of stuff. Like she forced us to do all the crap before we could enjoy like the blessing that is the PC with Adobe Premiere on it. So I can definitely tell you it was huge. And then even going from that, we used to use mini DV tapes. I think that's way before probably way before you're born.
Yeah.
Mini DV tapes and like nowadays you just put like an SD card or whatever in and you just copy the files over. Back in the day, there was a capture function inside of Premiere. And what that capture function was, it would play back your tape on your camera in this window, and all it would do is screen record that's how you got analog to digital. It'd replay the tape and just sit there and like screen record the tape being played in this window. So if you had an hour-long recording, it took an hour to upload. It was literally just the video played in real speed recorded on a screen.
Not even sped up?
No.
You couldn't speed it up and slow it down?
I'd be like filming a football game or whatever for the school or some like band thing or whatever. It'd be like hours long. It took hours to upload. It was horrible. So now that I can take like 500 gigs in a SD card, copy over to an SSD in like 10 minutes, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
I can tell it's definitely changed over a very long period of time.
So that's a huge difference.
Well, on that note, let's take another quick break to pay some bills.
The Tiberius Show would like to thank one of their dedicated sponsors, Custom Designs Orlando. These guys are on Mills Avenue and do all sorts of stuff, ranging from photo ID badges, engraved signs, custom braille ADA signs, vinyl lettering to trophies and awards. The cool part about Custom Designs is they can ship products all over the United States. You can reach them at 407-898-0373 and tell them that
Tiberius
sent you.
Over 40 years, Lighthouse Central Florida has provided education, independent life skills, and job training to thousands of Central Floridians who live with blindness or any degree of vision loss. Whether it's picking out clothes in the morning or just moving around your community and serving Orange, Seminole, and Osceola counties, contact Lighthouse Central Florida at 407-898-2483 or visit them online at lighthousecfl.org.
And we're back here with Benjamin Schmidt from Schmedia. So, what's one small detail that people overlook that can completely improve a video?
Set your white balance. Please set your white balance. It's going to make it a nightmare for everyone in post. Please set your white balance, and please do not try not to set your white balance and think about what you're setting your white balance on, because some people set their white balance and it's like, oh, I did it. You're supposed to use like a white card or something, and they'll
Piece of
do
paper.
something white. That's the thing. That's that simple. Just get a piece of printer paper. It's like true white. But then they
white.
get like, I don't know, some like very light cream or some like off white, and it's like, so it's off, and then, or if you are gonna not set your white balance, at least have something white in frames so I can pick it in post. Because sometimes I'll get like some crazy looking blue video, and then there's nothing white in frame, or there's nothing like true white in frame, and then
That's why we have the door.
I mean, actually, you know what? Don't set your white balance so you can pay me more to fix it. You know what? I take that all back.
Well, if you could film it anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Ooh. That's a great question. Film anywhere in the world. Well, I'd like to do it drone-wise. I'd love to do it FPV drone-wise, because you can get some crazy-looking shots. Trying to think. I'm between New Zealand, because that's where they filmed Lord of the Rings, and it just has so much stuff there. So like, if I go to New Zealand, I can get like one and done. I get like everything I want. But like, this might be like very niche and out there, but like Midway Islands, like atolls and stuff like that, crazy like mountain to beach shots, and like it'd be crazy dives from mountains to the beach. Like, it would just look so cool. So
I want to get like a drone shot of like Japan, just like going through all like the different structures and stuff, you know, going over all the trees. That's what I want to see.
That's true. That would be
I barely
sick
see
too.
it. I barely see that. But if you could go back and talk to your 15-year-old self, what would you tell him?
What would I tell him?
Yeah, what would you tell him?
I would tell him to stop second-guessing himself.
Smart.
I did a lot of that back in the day. Even though I was a director on that, like, I wasn't a self-appointed director. The teacher loved me, knew I was really good. They appointed me to director. I'm still like, oh, I'm not good enough. And it's like, constantly second-guess myself. Even like through college, and like so much second-guessing. And
yeah, my TV production teacher switched halfway through the year because the first one got fired, and then and then for the first quarter, he got fired at the end of the quarter. Then the entire second quarter was just substitutes. Then we had it. So the other half of the semester was just basically new teacher trying to learn his job. Yeah. Which I admit he did a really good job, and I helped him out a lot. Yeah. Which is, I think, part of the reason why I put in my yearbook, wish I had more students like you. But yeah. So what's your favorite movie or TV show from a production standpoint?
Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. If you say anything else, you are not an intelligent person. I'll be nice.
Okay. Okay. Well, do you play any video games? And if so, what's your favorite one?
Ooh, favorite.
Yeah. Not what you currently play, but what's your favorite?
Favorites and categories.
Okay.
Favorite MMO. Ooh. maybe Guild Wars 1. I don't know if you ever played that. I love that one.
I've heard about
It's
it.
either that or old school RuneScape, but I think I might go with Guild Wars 1. But favorite shooter, I'd have to go CS:GO. Like I love CS. I'm a classic CS player.
is so much fun. CS2, I admit, has some nostalgic feeling, but CS:GO is so much better.
CS2 is so trash. Once again, if you say anything otherwise, you're a non-intelligent person.
I like CS:GO better though. I will say I like
Yeah.
CS:GO
Oh, yeah.
better, but
Way
CS2
better.
still is decent.
It's okay.
You still have like the CS, stuff inside of it. and
Yeah.
everything. Well, now the questions only get harder from here.
All right.
You ready? What was the biggest mistake that you've ever made in life, and how did it make you a better person?
Ooh. In my career or just in life in general?
In life.
In life.
Told
In
ya.
life? Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's spicy. Biggest mistake in life. Man. Made a lot of mistakes in life. That's hard.
how we
I
learn.
would say being too harsh on my dad. He kind of gave me reasons to be harsh, but I think I've been softened up to him in the past couple of years, but I think I gave him too much crap for too long.
That's fair. All right. Now, can you tell me that one story? Remember, this is a kid show, so none of those stories. But that one story, well, that you're not supposed to tell me about.
Hmm.
Go on, you can tell me.
Hmm.
Nah, I won't tell anyone.
Story. Yeah, this won't go out to anyone. This is just for us.
Yep.
One story. I've got a bunch. I would say, okay, you said it's a kid's show, so I'm gonna go with a good kid story. I mean, some people know about
Well, there's
this.
some teens, so.
I've got. Yeah, we'll go with that one. All right.
Alright.
When I was in, I was in the Cub Scouts with my cousin when I was younger, and my uncle was our Cub Scout leader.
Ooh.
And we went on a camping trip to Tallahassee. I can't remember the campgrounds, but it was in Tallahassee. But it was like a co-ed thing, so they had brownies? Is that what they call like the Cub Scouts or the Girl Scouts? I think they're called brownies.
I don't remember.
They were Girl
I'm
Scouts.
not-
They were
I'm
Girl
not a
Scouts
Boy
of some
Scout.
sort. They were Girl Scouts of some sort, and there's this central like cinder block building where everyone took like showers and stuff. It was just like the bathroom shower building, but it was this cinder block building, and it had like gaps up at the top just to like let steam out. So it was very very rudimentary
You're a prison?
building. Yeah, pretty much. And so it was the last day, and the whole entire week we like realized what time the Girl Scouts went to go take showers at night. It's not gonna be anything weird like that, but we had their schedule down. So on the last day, I used to love like catching frogs and lizards and turtles and stuff. I was a very big like just grabbing snakes and that kind of stuff as a kid. So what we did, we're obviously in the middle of a forest in the middle of nowhere in Tallahassee. So we grabbed up tons of toads and frogs. Like we had it's like that old school meme where the guy's like holding all the limes and all falling out. Like I had a ton of toads and frogs, and my cousin had them, and our two like good friends and Cub Scouts had them. So we have four boys with like just like dozens of frogs. They go into the showers, and we're just LeBron James and some frogs into that hole, and you just they're just throwing frogs at them as they're taking showers. You just hear them screaming, and they just like mass evacuate the building. We're just
Oh
it's pretty awesome.
my god. Jeez. Well, is there anything else you think my listeners should know about you and what you do?
That I enjoy my job. You should know that I enjoy it, and that I'm willing to do a great job on your podcast, your advertisement, your documentary, your educational content, whatever you got. I definitely take pride in my work. I very much enjoy what I do.
Well, do you like a website or like social media for my listeners and what to follow you?
I do not.
Really?
But I have an email. I have a business email. You can email it ben@schmedia.co.
You want
So,
to like
Ben-
spell that sort of.
ben@schmedia schmedia.co.
All right. And what is that one question that you think I forgot to ask you?
How good I am at FPS.
How good?
Very good.
Ooh.
I was a global elite in CS:GO, so
Ooh, do
very,
I have a
very-
story to tell you?
Very strong gamer.
All right. Well, thank you, Benjamin, for being my special guest. Can you stick around for Math Corners?
Yes.
Aw, Dad, my computer's slow again and I can't play my games.
Call your computer solutions today, and we will scan for viruses and clean that computer up remotely and make it fast again. Our phone number is 407-826-0810.
Thanks, Dad, my computer's fast again. Now I can do my homework. Thanks for calling your computer solutions at 407-826-0810.
Tiberius' favorite subject, it's Math Corners!
And thank you, Benjamin, for helping me with Math Corners today. And this week, there's our multi-step word problems. And you know what? This week, we're also going to really talk about the real amount of time it takes to create a short promotional video on location. A lot of people think videos just magically appear online in a few minutes. But there's actually a lot of work behind the scenes. I don't think anyone knows. Well, since you work in video production, with Schmedia, I thought this might be like the perfect math problem for you.
Probably will be.
All right. So Tom is filming a short on-location promo video for a local business. First, his team spends 45 minutes setting up cameras, lights, microphone, and drone equipment. They spend an hour and 20 minutes filming interviews and video shots around the location. And then after filming, Tom spends 2 hours and 15 minutes editing the footage, adding music, transitions and graphics, stuff that you do. But how much total time did Tom spend creating the promo video?
I mean, with what you told me, 4 hours and 20 minutes, but that's going to be probably longer than that, to be honest.
He's faster at math than me. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and explain it for the listeners who aren't that good at math, all right? Well, first, this is a great world problem, because, people don't always realize how much planning, and editing, and, everything goes to make it, online. So let's break it down step by step. So first, we have the setup time, which is 45 minutes. Next, the filming time is an hour and 20 minutes. So since we want to add it all together, let's convert everything into minutes first. 1 hour equals 60 minutes, and then we add the extra 20 minutes. So filming took 80 minutes total. So let's look at editing. So 2 hours, 15 minutes, 2 hours equals 120 minutes, and then we add 15 more minutes, so we have 135 minutes total for editing. Now we add everything together, 45 for setup, 80 minutes for filming, 135, that gives us like 260 total minutes for creating a promo video. So since 60 minutes equals 1 hour, we divide 260 by 60, it gives us 4 hours and 20 minutes. You got it right. Hey,
Yep.
That's a lot of work for something people might only watch for 60 seconds online, and maybe even less.
Probably 3 seconds before they swipe past on Facebook.
And I spend even less time cleaning my room for an entire year. Way less time. So Benjamin, do you think most people underestimate how much editing, and setup work goes into making professional videos?
Do I think it? No. Do I know it? Yes. They do. It is 100% fact.
Well, my teacher says that I would use math every single day. How do you use math in your work?
Well, when it comes to especially graphic design and doing graphics and stuff like that, it's a lot more than just being artistic. I don't know if you've ever used After Effects before, but trying to get keyframings and all these different kind of there's a million motion graphic things.
There's so many.
And there's actually they use JavaScript, so like coding comes into making graphic design, and it's a lot. I love it because I feel like I'm very left and right brained. I love math and I love all that kind of stuff, but I also love being creative. So video editing, videography and video editing in general is just both of them combined. So
Yeah.
I go into After Effects and I'm being creative, but I'm also coding, and I'm also doing math, adding up all these different things, trying to get all these speed ramps, and yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot more than you think.
Well, thank you so much, Benjamin, for your help with Math Corners.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm a really big. And now it's time for the Heart of the Lion. As you know, we talk about the qualities of living by the Heart of the Lion, which stands for leadership, integrity, obedience, nobility. Well, this week, we're going to talk about nobility. For me, I think nobility is remembering that we are God's special possessions and acting in a noble way, showing courage and honor. The qualities of nobility are goodness, virtue, honor, generosity, and selflessness. So the other day at school, I saw something, well, uncommon. There was a kid in the hallway getting picked on by another student who kept calling him names and making fun of him in front of other people. You could tell the kid being teased was embarrassed and didn't know what to say back, but then another student stepped in and told the kid it was wrong to make fun of someone to make themselves feel big. He didn't yell or try and start a fight. He just stood up for someone who needed help. After that, the kid calling names walked away because he was mad because he was getting stopped. And then the student who stepped in stayed up with the other kid to make sure that he was okay. What was important was that, it would have been easier to just ignore it and keep walking. But instead, the student chose courage, kindness, and honor. He used his words to protect someone else and showed real nobility by standing up for what was right and being lion strong.
That's good.
So, Benjamin, did you see an example of nobility this week?
Example of nobility this week. Yes. Maybe not standing up to a bully, but talking about kindness. This might sound a little weird, but I actually just made a new friend this week, showing him kindness. I was, after lugging around heavy equipment like cameras and lights and all that stuff all week, I had the Friday off, and I decided to go get a massage. I had a gift card for a massage. The only guy that was the only person that was I just ruined the little teaser here, but the only person available for a massage at the time I needed to get the massage was a guy. That's a little iffy, dude getting massaged by another dude, but we kept it like chest up, no touching anywhere below the waist, and but we had a really good talk. I didn't judge him for anything. He didn't judge me for anything. He actually ended up found out he ended up going to Brantley and taking TV production classes too, so we really hit it off.
Nice.
No judgment, showing kindness, and we just really opened up to each other, and then became friends afterwards.
There you go.
Think of coming into a weird situation. Don't prejudge. Don't already have these predetermined mentalities going into situations like that.
Yeah.
Just patience, kindness. Just like I said, don't prejudge anyone.
Well, Benjamin, of all of the heart of the lion qualities, which is the one that you see the most?
That I see the most, or what I'd like to see the most?
Either one is fine.
That I see the most, I'd definitely say kindness. My family is very kind. My family is very good at not judging, being open-minded, being kind to people. What I'd like to see more in the world is what you were talking about, standing up for people. Because, especially nowadays, especially with social media and stuff,
Scary.
Someone's getting robbed or whatever, and the first instinct is to pull your phone out and record them instead of calling 911 or, depending on the situation, maybe assist, but sometimes it's best just to call 911. But at least calling 911, why are you filming this person getting beat up or robbed? It's just the first thing that goes to your mind is views instead of saving this dude's life or woman's life, whoever's life. That's just so backwards.
But we should always try to be lion strong in everything we do, shouldn't we?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that's our show, folks. I want to thank the one, the only, the amazing Benjamin Schmidt for being on my show. It has been so much fun talking to you today. I think we learned a lot about your work as a, with Schmedia and being a videographer.
Yes, thanks for having me. It was great talking about it. I like yapping.
All right. Well, also, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at The Tiberius Show. And I would like to thank WWPR/90AM, Kansas 98, Soul Radio 24/7, Easy Way TV, and all the other stations that air on my show. And please be sure to visit The Tiberius Show on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. And Ben, are you subscribed yet?
I will be now.
Ooh, okay. Well, C.A. Lopez says, I just saw you mention my comment on John Coutrillo's show. Well, I love this field. And Lucky says, shout out to Miss Santos. Well, glad you're enjoying the show, Lucky. Well, thank you for following. And also, be sure to leave a comment on my videos, and I may even mention yours at the end of the show. And also, be sure to listen to us next on our video show with your host, Tiberius Boy. Hey, I know Miss Santos.